Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Looking now at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Chris Paul is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Wizards, Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the 2. As we advance through the second half of the season, Brent, how do you keep your focus as a player?
Well, what have you established, Kevin, to this point in the year? I mean, what are the habits that have gotten you to this point? Are they working for you? Are you staying consistent with those? And I think over the course of time, you're going to get more positive out of habits that are creating an environment for you to have better performances and not take you away from what the remainder of this grinding long season is all about.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Carrington. Guarded by Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carrington. Guarded by Fox. And it's Carrington missing. Barnes passes to Paul. Now here's Fox. From deep. It's good from long range.
Well, the growth of De'Aaron Fox's game from long distance is really instrumental in him turning into a star.
Here's Carrington. Guarded by Fox. Here's Sarr. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Vassell kicks to Barnes. Outside, Fox. Another miss by Fox. Fox has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Poole. Koulibaly with it. Back to Poole. Buries it down low.
Well, staying active and staying energetic, that's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
Outside, Fox. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw off from Fox. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Here's Paul after the basket by Washington. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Unable to get that one.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Now Koulibaly. Now Sarr, defended by Wembanyama. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Fox. Rebound by the Wizards. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
Here's Wembanyama. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards leading by 4. Middleton on the wing, covered by Barnes. Middleton outside, over Barnes. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Barnes for 3. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Carrington. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. Trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in. Fox has got 7.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Cool with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Fox following the basket by Chris Middleton. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We take a look at the Spurs. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. Pass to Poole. And here's George. Middleton outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
So many teams out there are trying to find their next Chris Middleton. This is a guy that works hard, always ready to drop a shot, will play defense. Such a switchblade at that wing position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, They have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Middleton hits them both.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Fox inside the line. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Outside, George. Middleton with it. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 3. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
So it's the Wizards now after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Middleton. Misses from close range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Oh, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
Now, here's Holmes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Basket counts.
And I love the edge that Rashawn is playing with right now. It's what helps him capitalize through contact.
Paul outside. Here's Fox. Washington with the rebound. And here is Poole. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Vassell. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Poole bounce pass. Here's Holmes. That shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmes. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now a 3-point Spurs lead. Outside, George. Back to Poole. George sets a screen for Poole. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Poole's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Barnes. A 3 from Wembanyama. Hits the three-point bomb. Wembanyama's got 5.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Here's Poole. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole. But really, you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
That one is off. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Here's Wembanyama. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
4 on the clock. Here's Castle. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 5. George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Basket good.
And this is why you see Richaun Holmes at the very top of those field goal percentage leaderboards at the end of the year.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. Three-pointer. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now, here's Kispert. Last game we saw him score 13. And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And Washington making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And that one's good, Bessie.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Holmes with a screen on Fox. Brogdon the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
That's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
To the wing on the left. Here's Castle. Defended by Kispert. Johnson wide open. He fires. Trains the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
He takes it in. Washington with the rebound. Fires the 3. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 5. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's San Antonio leading by just 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for San Antonio. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Bassie in at center. Now, here's Brogdon. Hasn't made one yet. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. That gives them the lead. Koulibaly's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Washington. Fox passes to Bassie. Shoots over Holmes. Bassie, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Now Brogdon. Here's Kispert. Here's Holmes. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Bassie, guarded by Holmes. Johnson with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Sohan. Off target from three-point range. Washington leading now by 3, and their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Up top, Brogdon. From 12 feet out, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now a 5-point Wizards lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Fox on the mark with the 15-footer. Fox has got 13.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Pass to George. Inside. As he pulls it in. Spurs trail by 3. And here is Fox, defended by George. They get it back, and that one is good. Massey's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brogdon outside. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. Clock at 4. Outside, George. Off target from outside. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And it's Paul in for Castle. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Now here's Barnes after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Left side, Fox. Rebound by the Wizards.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And that one's good. Champagnie.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Ball against Brogdon. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Paul finding a way that time to draw the foul.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First one falls for him.
One of the things through the years that you respect about Chris Paul is that competitive fire, that competitive edge he brings to every game. He really does care only about winning.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Both free throws good from Paul.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Brogdon the pass to Kispert. Middleton with it. Defended by Sohan. Middleton on the wing. For three. And it's Fox with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And it's Sohan missing. Washington trailing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. EA thanks. Here's Brogdon after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Sarr. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to George. Now Middleton, the three. Another miss by Middleton.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And George kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Kispert. George looking over the floor. Let's go. The rebound by the Spurs. Massey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Paul outside. The second chance effort, and it's sent back by George. Paul against Brogdon. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon to end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Down low, here's Paul. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 8. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Washington. Brogdon outside. Now here's Middleton, defended by Sohan. Middleton can't get it to go. Here are the Spurs with the ball, outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sohan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Spurs second.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
The free throw drops for Sohan.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Sohan nails both of them. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Here's Sohan after the basket by Washington. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And here is Poole. He has 7. Here's Carrington. He can't get that one to fall. Nice defense by Vassell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason.
Nobody's getting that high but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
To the inside. Sarr with it. Wembanyama on him. Sarr, the basket. Poole. Fader on the way.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
To the middle. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. On the wing, Barnes. He's defended by Coulibaly. Pass to Sohan. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wizards trail by 12. Middleton up top, defended by Sohan. Here's Sarr. Good defense by Wembanyama. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Poole. Paul against Poole. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Over Sarr. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Poole with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
That's good from Poole.
Well, Jordan Poole, as far as continuing to develop his game, is more focused on becoming a more consistent player in this league.
Castle's checked in for Sohan. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Paul. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the left wing. Barnes passes to Paul. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 10. To the inside. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist from Poole. Poole's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Castle. Banked in off the glass. Castle's got his first basket of the night. Washington has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good on the triple.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
The first free throw is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Song. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Back to Poole. Holmes with a screen on Paul. Down low. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Holmes.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And that one falls for Vassell.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Vassell hits them both.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. And again, Washington with the triple. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. Wembanyama looking it over. Shoots over Holmes. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Washington Wizards.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who were brought up playing the game this way.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Well, right now for Washington, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers, and that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. They've got Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And they're on the break. Here's Koulibaly. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Carrington. Still scoreless. Middleton outside. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. Pass to Sarr. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him. Over Sarr. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Middleton, and he slams it one-handed.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Now, here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Barnes outside. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. He gets it in there. 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Poole kicks to Middleton. Pass to Sarr. Back to Middleton. Here's Koulibaly. Sarr with it. Here's Carrington. Guarded by Fox. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Barnes outside. Ball against Poole. It's stolen. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Inside, it's tipped, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Spurs second.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And here's Poole for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the paint. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Washington. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Saw. Here's Carrington. 5 to shoot. Middleton inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Tipped away. Poole with the steal. To the inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, man, nice jam from Middleton. The veteran swingman understands when to go after dunks like that.
Paul passes to Vassell. Got the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Misses the 3. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
And the Spurs with possession after the basket by Washington.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Middleton outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in.
Who's got CP?
Poole against Paul. Fox looking it over. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Alex Saw. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 16. The shot's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, Fox. Now, Sohan. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Poole after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Middleton. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Putting up about 24 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
So it's the Wizards now. Poole. They get a hand on it. Barnes outside. Wembanyama high post. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Paul's got 6.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Outside, George. Pass to Poole. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Barnes passes to Paul. Six on the shot clock. With the drive. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
How many times have we seen this from Chris Paul? He feels the contact, stays under control. I mean, he's one of the best to ever do it at that size.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
So it's Washington now. Poole, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Poole. Outside, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Poole against Paul. Pass to Barnes. Ball against Poole. From past the arc. Rebound, Washington. Outside, George. Now, here's Brogdon. Covered by Barnes. Back to George. And Poole now, top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox. Rebound by Kispert. Washington's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Brogdon. And here is Poole. For the tie, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Holmes with the steal. Now here's Kispert, defended by Paul. Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Now Poole. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Poole's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Paul is screen on Brogdon. Brogdon against Fox. Looking to get back on track here. Misses from short range. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Kispert. Brogdon outside. Now here's Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brogdon for the lead. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Barnes outside. Al Paul, defended by George. Here's Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen. Sohan with the ball. It's over Brogdon. And that one comes up a bit short. Right side, George. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gill is checked in for the Wizards. Kispert, the pass to Gill. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Holmes. Here's Gill, just 4 to shoot. Brogdon outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Johnson outside, and there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. And you look at Castle, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, Bilal Coulibaly.
It's exciting to see 2 young fellas start to figure it out and determine how to assert themselves offensively.
Jones checked in for Gill. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times, in fact, 7 of 17. Outside, George. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Castle. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Johnson down low, defended by Kispert. To the middle. Looking to end the run. Johnson can't hit. Wizards leading by 3. Brogdon outside. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Brogdon. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Johnson outside. Connects on the foul line jumper. Johnson's got 8 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Fires from way outside. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Wizards. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. Now here's Johnson. Here's the 3. Bassey pulls it in.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Sohan with the ball, defended by George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Brogdon against Fox. Brogdon the pass to George. Brogdon with a screen for George. Over Sohan. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bassey, and he bangs it home with one hand. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Brogdon. That one good for 2.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
And here is Fox. Pass to Johnson. Sohan with the ball. Over George. And it's Sohan missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Kispert with it. Johnson's there. Kispert with the bucket. Kispert's got it all tied up now for Washington.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Johnson kicks to Brogdon. Shoots over Fox. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Spurs leading by 3. The tray. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now, here's Johnson. Holmes trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And he makes the first. And Washington making a change here. Middleton's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Paul's checked in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Bassie. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Johnson. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Middleton, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Middleton. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs. Paul dishes to Fox. Fox is double. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Wizards trail by 7. Brogdon outside. Pass to George. Now Middleton. Holmes trying to free himself up. Middleton can't get it to go. Outside, Fox. Here's Bassie. Here's Castle. He gets that one. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead. Now here's Kispert. Guarded by Fox. Kispert, the pass to Holmes. Ball against Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Holmes with a screen on Paul. And here's Brogdon from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Matthews got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Back to Paul. Fires the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Holmes. Middleton for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Here's Fox. Hits the front of the rim and out. Wizards have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And here is Holmes. Pass to Brogdon. Fires from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Brogdon. Outside, George. Now, here's Holmes. Tight defense on him. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from George. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now, here's Fox. Paul outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Kispert. Kispert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Holmes against Fox. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
You could call that a little bit of Holmes schooling on that dunk, huh?
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. San Antonio making a switch here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Paul. Wembanyama outside. Back to Paul. And the layup falls. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And Chris Paul still slippery on the inside when he gets close to the hoop. He'll find a way to score.
Middleton finds Poole. Down low, Sarr. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot from 12. Tries again. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Poole. Here he goes. Sarr's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
So it's Washington now after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Carrington, guarded by Fox. Out to the right wing. Pass to Coulibaly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Fox. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Poole. They need this. And there's the drive. And it's good on the way up. Poole's got 22.
He might have got bumped too. There's no whistle, but Poole able to still make it.
On the wing, Barnes. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. Misses the baby hook.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Ball against Poole. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Barnes. Outside, Fox. With the floater and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fox surveying that time, and hard to cover when he's got options.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, in the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
Fox hits them both. Poole with it. And he drives in. Middleton looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Middleton's got 19 points.
This is part of Middleton's arsenal. He has range for days.
Barnes outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. .104 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 11. Poole against Paul. Pass to Carrington. And he jams it with authority. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Fox takes the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And Poole gets it to go. San Antonio with the ball. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Vassell outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.